Hello everyone, myself Sai Prasad, a lecturer in AhleBait High School and the Junior College. Welcome to a series of the lectures of 8th class maths. We have started our discussion with the chapter Frequency Distribution Tables and Graphs. What did we learn? We started with the basic introduction of mean, median and mode. Then we continued with frequency distribution tables, right? We learned how to draw LCF, GCF and everything, right? Now we are going to draw bar graphs, histograms and frequency polygons. Hope you all know what is bar graph. They'll give a number, just draw the rectangle of a frequency, right? Isn't it? Shall we start now? See here. For a histogram, remember it should be a grouped data. That means it should be something like some interval. Okay, but here they give single number. You people know how to change this single data into class interval. Yes or no? In order to know that, we have to know what is class length. That is h is equal to 400 minus 360, that is 40. Isn't it? That is my h. What about the class length now? 360 minus 40, 360 plus 40. I mean 40 by 2, right? We have to do 40 by 2, that is 20. Now tell me 360 minus 20, 360 plus 20. Shall we draw now? That will be class interval and frequency. Shall we write now? 360 minus 20 is 340. 360 plus 20 is 380. Next 400 minus 20 is 380 to 420. And the next 420 to 460. Right, and the next 460 to 500. And the next 500 to 540. Yes or no? Okay. And the next 540 to 580. Clear? Now tell me 100, 125, 140, 95, 80 and 60. Clear? This is our normal class interval table. Now we have to draw a histogram. How do we draw? Take a graph sheet, then take x-axis and y-axis. Okay. Now from here you have to use your brain. That is, check out the range here, 340 to 580. Okay. What is the better number we can add? 40, 40, 40, 40 we can add, right? Okay. Now before 340 there is nothing. So let us take it as, just draw like this. Which means it indicates that there are many numbers before it after 0. Okay. Let us start from 340. 340, 380 and the next 420, 460, 500, 540 and 580. Right? Now check out this frequency, 100, 125, 140, 95, 80, 60. Okay? The minimum is 60, maximum is 140. So let us take 20, 20. Now see here, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140 and 160 and so on. Is it clear? Here the minimum number is 340, maximum is 580. That's why I have written 40-40 gap and I have written all those on x-axis. On y-axis the minimum number is 60, maximum is 140. So 140 is okay. We can take 20-20. That's why I have taken from 20 to 160. Clear? Shall we draw? Now, from 340 to 380, what is the frequency? 100. 340 to 380, the frequency is 100. Is it fine? Yes? And the next, 380 to 420, that is 125. 380 to 420, it is 125. 380 to 420, that is 125. Okay. After that 420 to 460, it is 140. In between this is 140. Don't get confused, write it correctly. Okay. After that 460 to 500 is 95. 460 to 500 is 95, somewhere here. It is 95. Fine. Next. 500 to 540 is 80. 500 to 540 is 80. It is 80. Okay. And the next 540 to 580 is 60. Where is it? Here it is 60. Clear? Did you understand? If you want it to be more clear, write the number on this. 100, 125, 140, 95, 80 and 60. Okay. What is x-axis? X-axis is max. X-axis is max. What about y-axis? Y-axis is number of students. You have to represent this. Okay, and one more thing you have to represent here is scale. X-axis is, how much did we take? 1 unit is equal to 40. Okay, or else you can write here 1 centimeter in our graph, right? 1 centimeter equal to 40 units. On y-axis, 1 centimeter is how many? 20 units. Is it clear? What did we learn here? Isn't it? What did we learn here? He is asking us to construct the histogram. How do we construct? First he will give a table like this. If we give directly this kind of table, we can directly write it. This is a grouped data. Isn't it? So we can do it. Just construct this kind of table. Then mark x-axis, mark y-axis accordingly. Then check for each and every class what is the frequency and then just draw a rectangular boxes. Don't leave gap in between. Okay. If you want, you can even draw like lines like this. You can shade everything. Okay. It's up to you. Clear? You do understand? Shall we move to the next question? Let's do. See here, the next question he gave that he is asking us to construct histogram and frequency polygon. Okay, if we draw histogram, automatically we can draw our frequency polygon, isn't it? See here, now the minimum number is 500, maximum is 800. What shall we do? Let us take 50-50 only. Okay, let us take x-axis, let us take on y-axis. Clear? Again same. What does this indicate? This indicates there is something or there are many numbers between this 0 and this first number. What is our first number? 500, 550, 600, 650, 700, 750, 800. Okay. After that, let us take frequency. The least number is 28, maximum number is 55. What shall we do? Tell me. If you want, you can directly start from 25, 30, 35 like that. Okay. Or else if we want, we can take 10, 20, 30 like that. Anything is fine. Okay. Shall we take 5, 5? Okay. See here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 and 60. Okay. Now see here, from 500 to 550, what is the number? 30. 500 to 550, the frequency given here it is 30. Okay. Next, 550 to 600. 550 to 600 is 42. Let us take in between 40 and 45. 42. Okay. Is it fine? After that, 600 to 650 is 50. 600 to 650, this is 50. This is 50. Is it clear? Then again 650 to 700 is 55. 55. Okay, and the next 700, 750 is 45, 45. The next 750 to 800, finally it is 28. 28 is between these both. Clear? Right? Let us number them. What are these? 30, 42, 50, 55, 45 and 28. Okay. What is this? This is my class interval. What is this? This is simply my frequency. What is this graph? This is, what is this? Histogram. Okay. Or again let us do the same thing. Let us draw like this. It looks good actually. Make sure that you draw in a proper way. Don't just scribble everything. Okay. Is it fine? And the next, what did he ask us to find? One more. He is asking us to construct frequency polygon. How to do? Say here, on the graph you will have one more extra line in between, right? Take the midpoint of that here also. Okay, take just the midpoint. Fine. Now just join these two using a scale. Okay, this will be our frequency polygon. Okay, draw histogram, then mark this midpoint. Okay, then join all the points with a scale. Fine. Is it okay? Yes. Based on this, let us write scale. X-axis 1 centimeter is how much? 50 units. Y-axis 1 centimeter is how much? 5 units. Clear? Did you understand? Is it not easy? Fine. Shall we move on to the next problem? Let's do. Look at this question here. He gave construct class interval and frequency. Yes, we can construct. Also draw ogive curves. How do we draw? What is that ogive curve? Ogive curve is actually a curve of less than cumulative frequency and more than cumulative frequency. How do we draw those curves? Shall we do? See here. Before that, we have to draw the table, that is class interval, frequency, CF. Okay, that is, what is class interval here? Less than 5 is, let us take from 0 to 5, and the next 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25. Clear? 2, 8. Okay, here they gave number of students, it is increasing, therefore this is the class, this is the cumulative frequency. 2, 8, 18, 27, 35. If you wish, you can find F also. How? First will be 2. Next is 8 minus 2, 6. 18 minus 8, 10. 27 minus 18, 9. 35 minus 27 is nothing but 8. Clear? If you add all this, you will get this. Okay, did you get class interval and frequency? Yes, right? Since it is less than, these are cumulative frequencies. Don't forget that. Okay, now we have to draw ogive curve. How do we draw? Ogive curve is the graph between class and, if it is less than, we have to draw for less than cumulative frequency graph. Less than cumulative frequency graph. Okay, how do we do? That is, we take upper boundary and LCF. Okay, first of all, let us do this. 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, these are just upper boundaries. Fine. And the next CF, 2, 8, 18, 27, 35. So it is almost in terms of 5. So let us take 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay. Now first point is 5 comma 2. Here it is 5, here it is 2, somewhere a point here. After that 10 comma 8, 10, here it is 8. 15 comma 18, 15 is here, 18 is here. 20 comma 27, 20 is here, 27 is here. 25 comma 35. Okay, just start from here with a free hand. Don't use a scale. This is less than cumulative frequency graph. If you want more than cumulative frequency also, we can draw. Okay, this is LCF, this is GCF. How do we do? First here it is 8, 8 plus 9, 17, 27, here it is 33 and here it is 35. Okay, 0 comma 35, x is 0, y is 35, x is 5, y is 33, and the next for 10 it is 27, for 10 it is 27, for 15 it is 17, somewhere here. Next for 20 it is 8. Okay, just draw, we have to join these both. Is it fine? This is less than cumulative frequency graph, this is more than cumulative frequency graph. Greater than or more than both are same. Clear? Is it fine? This is are called as ogive graphs. Ogive graph. Ogive graph is simply a combination of less than cumulative frequency and more than cumulative graphs. Okay. By the end of this term, we have completed the chapter frequency distribution tables and graphs. Clear? What all we learned? We started with the basics of what is a central tendency, then what is mean, median and mode. Then we continued with frequency distribution tables. What is it and everything we learned. After that, we learned how to draw them. What is histogram, what is frequency polygon, what are less than cumulative frequency graph, more than cumulative frequency graphs. Clear? Is it okay? Fine. This is for today. Let us meet in the next session with the next chapter of 8th class. Thank you.